Hello world, I'm taking over. Wait till me older. Wait till me leave mommy shoulder. Start walk good park stroller. Gas school, pass couple tests, do some homework.
Wagwan people, wanna deal with hope everybody doing good. Respect to everybody who tune in and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done that as yet, please go ahead and do so now. Turn your post notification on by hitting that bell icon so you guys can be the first to be notified whenever I do an upload. I remember here you get the latest news and reviews in dancehall, so make sure you don't miss out. But anyways, viewers and subs, here on the agenda today, Spice Rasta man upset with her. Yeah man, even ask her to stop whining on stage. It's like, I'm jealous, I don't know. I want to go on. Anyways, viewers and subs, we have the clippings you're providing with, so make sure to stay tuned. Also, we're going to talk numbers. Vybz, Kartel and Spice first week sales, album sales that released today. We're going to share our opinion. So make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to watch the video from the start to the end. Remember, it's very important that you like the video and share the video. Yeah, man. Execute them two things to the T. Very important. Follow us on Instagram at Dancehall Agenda. One word. Can't miss it. Let's jump into it. So people, right now I have a clipping to provide now with Spice and him Rasta man. Basically, I love on the pop. So at one point we did know say Spice, it seems as if Spice and him Rasta man, them did fall out. I will never know the reason. A lot of people in there speculate. But now we see a clippings that go around with Spice and him Rasta man and love on the pop. And him basically express himself. I share how him feel about Spice perform and the way she perform. And him basically want her to stop. Check it out.
To hear this right now, it makes me feel a certain kind of way. I don't want anything to be holding me back from being that great artist that I know that I am. You can't make me feel like I gotta watch myself on stage. I give my all to my fans. So
that shows what's important to you.
To be honest, he knew who I was before we got together. You already know that I'm the queen of dancehall, the queen of stage, so I can't take that away from my fans and say, okay. My fans and say, okay, I can't be too much spice again. I'm gonna cut off some of the seasoning and drop some of my flavor. What's the provocative things that I do?
You call it whining, right?
But me up for wine, I do dancehall music.
That's music to me.
No, it's not. It's not pumping up. It's just a dance. It's just a dance.
Listen, my fantasy wasn't being with somebody who I got a wild dance with. So
that's like a low blow right here. I don't know.
So as you can see for yourself, wanna think about that. Rasta say yo, him have a problem with the way Spice dance on stage. Yeah, we all know say Spice a skin out and all of them something there. That's her performance. Under the sheet and all of them something. I don't feel like say she change who she is to please her man. Or I don't feel like say before the relationship, before the man meets Spice, him know what Spice was all about. Before all of that, so him to accept it because that's what him basically didn't go after in the initial stage. That's Spice then, not the change Spice, but original Spice where dash out and do all of that on stage. Definitely want you to talk some opinion upon that. So load up the comment section with me own have to say. Yeah man. So being that we are talking about Spice, we're just continue with the numbers. So Spice official album 10, our first week numbers released. A lot of people disappointed with the album itself. But let me read this article from Dancehall Mag. So basically, it says Spice first album sales by the which was taken from a Billboard tracker, which equivalent to 1,447 total unit consumption from sales and streamings. So in total, that's how everything add up to. Because one stream no count as one sale. But as you can see, her streaming was 851,299 and her pure sales was 676 and her other streamings was 210,005. So everything add up to 1,447 sales in total. Which its numbers them shaky. Let me say that. And me say that we say this. Spice, she has been on American TV and a Jamaican TV. She been on American TV for much years now. She been promoting her album in America. She been on them big shows there. the big TV program there are named upon much billboard in some of the biggest cities in America. So one would have expected Spice numbers to be a lot better than it is. Me didn't expect it. And I said it in more than one videos that I was expecting Spice numbers to actually shock us, to do better than his male compatriots. Yeah, me I expect Spice to do better than Alkaline. Me I expect Spice to do better than Popcorn. You see it? Well, up to the date, based on album sales in dancehall, Alkaline sell the most. And that not look good. For Spice have such a huge fan base and been exposed to different audience, have listening and watching audience where most of them dancehall artists I wish them would have, and still she can sell that for 2,000. So yet still dancehall still now compete with the bigger genres. And me see it as disappointing, but it's just the first week sales. Album has stopped there, so it probably go on for the better the second week, and I'm hoping that it does, because would I want to see the album do better, especially with Spice having a larger international base audience than most dancehall artists. But viewers and so what do you think? When I expect that numbers are them numbers there from Spice first week? I sure it wasn't. But one thing, that's just my opinion. And I think that's okay for Spice, being that she's a female and not a male artist. I don't feel like being the queen of dancehall, being exposed to a higher or larger international based audience, I feel like say should have done better. Leave your thoughts up in the comment section. Definitely want to hear what you have to say about that. Yeah man, but right now we're gonna move on to Vybz Kartel, Born for this album. So according to Dancehall Mag, which is one of the most credible dancehall source for these type of information, Vybz Kartel peaked at number 9 on the reggae billboard chart and sold 1,219 total unit consumptions from pure sales and streaming units in United States. In streaming numbers are 812,638, while he sold 605 copies and 182,818 other sales. Streaming, I should say. This doesn't look good either. But in some way, me never expect a Vybz Kartel to go sell 3,000 or 5,000. Me more like I expect that from Spice based on her international audience. But past that already, I thought about Vybz Kartel. No. Well, this number, as I say, the expectation was around this for Vybz Kartel. This was expected. Despite when we say Vybz Kartel is the world boss, king of the dancehall, he have a huge audience overseas and both locally, or practically everywhere in the world. A lot of people want to do collaboration with him, and him there behind bars, which is a limitation for him, because if in the road him would have do way better in terms of sales. But he's not the road, but yet still him still do songs, him still a promotion, him a promote things and all of them. Something there, since him been at jail, him career reached to the highest peak, so one would expect say him probably would have do better. But as I say, for me, I was expecting these numbers. And with these numbers that has presented to us, as I said, the numbers can change because album are just selling at the first week and then it stops selling. Second week probably be a better, but it might not be. Based on trends, album seems to sell lesser in the second week, third week. So as the week go on, the sales get lesser and lesser based on research done. But it might surprise us. But people tend to say, oh, the Gaza people, them not supportive, none at all, because Vybz Kartel have the biggest fan base in a dancehall, but yet still, him now outsell a Alkaline. or a popcorn. And that doesn't look good, but that's just dancehall and a whole. I know as when I say a lot of people, as me never expect him to sell a lot, and a lot of people probably never expect him to sell a lot as well. That's just how it is. That's just how dancehall music is for a larger time now, not just now. But we hope say change in the future. We hope the artists can hit 10,000, 20, 50,000 to compete with the bigger genre them. Even though that's not competitive, but those are a lot of units. If you can move them, they probably a record label will look by you. But that's just my opinion. One thing. Leave in a chance opinion in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the album series of Vybz Kartel. I'm out.